I think this criticism comes from a place of wanting something that most Americans want, which is a man with a plan. In this case, a woman with a plan. And I like the name, you know, this opportunity agenda. But what she would be better off doing is if she talked about it concisely, primarily with bullet points, and really package it in a way that's easy to digest. I think she can get there. What I heard in that interview, yes, seconds ticked by. She missed the opportunity to really just get at what she's getting at and use that word opportunity and what it means to her and how she's going to create it for Americans. I get it. But what she wanted to do was storytell, let people in a little bit on how she grew up and what opportunity meant to where she came from. You know, we all grew up like that in essence. I remember having neighbors that loved their lawn. Heck, my family, we loved our lawn. I cut the lawn.
Who doesn't love a good lawn?
But that has nothing to do.
Yeah, who doesn't love a good lawn?
You know?
Yeah. I get it, but look, let me play you a different, so here's another, she was asked how she's different than President Biden. Again, not a particularly surprising question, right? So let me first play you the first part of her response.
Well, I'm obviously not Joe Biden, and you know, I offer a new generation of leadership. And so, for example, thinking about developing and creating an opportunity economy where it's about investing in areas that really need a lot of work. And maybe focusing on, again, the aspirations and the dreams, but also just recognizing that at this moment in time, some of the stuff we could take for granted years ago, we can't take for granted anymore.
Wait, what? And then she goes on talking about extending the child tax credit. Okay, and then this is how she wraps up that answer.
My approach is about new ideas, new policies that are directed at the current moment. And also, to be very honest with you, my focus is very much in what we need to do over the next 10, 20 years to catch up to the 21st century around, again, capacity, but also challenges.
When someone says to be very honest with you, and then they give us sort of a platitude, right, it either makes me think that they're nervous or that they're just not very good at this. This was the concern about her. This is not the person we saw on the debate stage, by the way. And that's why I'm wondering, like, what happened here? Is this the real Kamala Harris? Did she not prepare for this interview? Was she trying to filibuster it so she could just answer a few questions?
Dan, I don't disagree with what you're saying here. You know, definitely platitudes in politics have always irritated me. I have coached many a congressional candidate to try to appear their best self on the debate stage, and that's something she did. You know, here's the thing. When women show up in the public sphere, we are expected to be prepared. She came very prepared. She didn't just meet the moment, she exceeded expectations.
I think that's right.
But you can't do that one-on-one every day, right? And so what I saw her doing was trying to do a very tough job that is on her plate. And this election is about trust. Do you trust her in what you're hearing right now to enact plans in the next 4 years that are going to serve your family well? For me, I've already made that decision. I trust her more than I trust Trump, because let me just get down to brass tacks here. What I know about Trump is who's going to do his policy making. That's going to be the Heritage Foundation. That's all in Project 2025. It's thousands of pages.
I get it.
Yes.
That's a separate question on why not to vote for Trump, et cetera. And there, you know, a lot of problems, there are a lot of issues, et cetera. But, you know, in this particular segment, I'm just focused on Kamala Harris. And the fact that she has this opportunity to do this interview, her first one-on-one interview, and it just seems like, we agree she under-delivered. It sounds like you believe she's going to be able to recover and do better moving forward. Is someone like you going to tell her, you know, you can't just do the sort of like America's great, you know, I love my lawn sort of answer?
You know, that's what the task is now. 50 days is a long way to go. Oh, well, now we're under 50 days. But there is still a lot of time for her to continue to do this reintroduction of herself, threading the needle of talking about tomorrow while talking about the next hour. You know, there's a lot that's important to Americans like you and I. And number one is economy. And it drills right down to our families, to our individual well-being, all of it. But I make the comparison with Trump because she's just got a tougher job on her hands. Democrats. Trump has been out there for 8 years. People know who he is, exactly what we're going to get. We already know. With her, she has to divorce herself from Biden's policy making or tell who she really is going to be.
Yep.
I think she's up to the task.
That's true. Look, that is a tougher mandate. We shall see how she does. Rina Shah, thank you so much for coming on. Appreciate it. Thanks for watching. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your screen. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.